All right, so my third week back. Hope y'all can hear me fine, man. I'm not driving right now. Hoping the truck is, you know what, let me just cut the damn truck off. All right, so third week back. I wasn't too sure what was actually gonna happen, if dispatch was actually gonna give me a load or not. I wasn't too sure. So my plan was, I was gonna call in and say, hey, see if they would give me a load. One or two things are either gonna happen. They was gonna give me a load, or I was gonna tell them, hey, take the ELD out of my truck, and you know, it is what it is. I'll keep it moving. So I called in Monday morning, hey, checking to see if you got a load for me. He says, you let me check, I'll call you back. I honestly didn't think he was gonna call me back, but he did. He said, hey, I got this project that just came across my desk. I need you to bobtail, and I'm gonna just give you out a major city so we can make it quick. Bobtail to Dallas, pick up a customer trailer that should be empty, take it to West Memphis, drop it in West Memphis, do a 10-hour break. When you come back from a 10-hour break, which will be the following morning, you would be loaded, and you'll take the loaded trailer back to Dallas, different location, back to Dallas, drop it over there, and then you'll bobtail back down to Houston. So that's what I was told. I was told that if I wanted to do that load, I would have to leave today, Monday, and I would have to head out to Dallas. And when I start Tuesday morning at 6:30 in the morning, they wanted me to have a full clock. That's what I was told. So when I got to the actual terminal, talked to my dispatcher so he can print me out my sheet. Because what I do, man, I have them print out this little information sheet, and I always have them write the rate on it. So got to the terminal. That's when I found out that it was a dry van load or a dry van trailer. I thought it was a tanker load, a tanker trailer. So I get up in there, I'm talking to my dispatch. The guy from last week goes, hey man, what's your truck number? And mind you, I didn't go in there, no attitude, no rowdiness or anything. I tell him my truck number, and he goes, you didn't see a lot of missed calls from me Tuesday and Thursday of last week? I said, yeah, I did, man. I said, but my attitude wasn't set up to talk to you. And he goes, yeah, but if you see me calling, you need to answer the phone. I said, yeah, but my attitude was not set up to talk to you. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you know, if I'm calling you, you need to answer the phone, because even if you don't want to talk to me, you can answer the phone and tell me so I don't keep blowing your phone up. Because mind you, he blew my phone up multiple times. He might have called me at least 20 times. To me, that's blowing up my phone. And I was told they don't text you. He was also sending me text messages and stuff. I was done with it. I was done. I went home Thursday. I said I'll start fresh Monday. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yeah, man, my attitude wasn't set up to talk to you. The third time I done said it. The third time I said it, I realized he was trying to get me out of character. He was trying to make me out to be a disgruntled employee or whatever. So I just said, okay. And I turned around and went back talking to my dispatch. I don't care about what you're talking about. You're not even my dispatch. You know what I'm saying? And I understand people might have thought that when I was in there and I was angry and mad the following week, I wasn't yelling, I wasn't cursing. And let me make that known first, because I know people might think, oh, well, if you go up in there angry and mad, I was angry and mad with myself, and I expressed myself and I expressed my anger, but I wasn't yelling, I wasn't cursing. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell you, hey man, I'm really mad, I'm really pissed off because you're not keeping me working, this is how I'm talking to you. And I don't honestly think I was talking this loud, because like I said, there's cubicles with 6 cubicles and everybody can hear. So I'm trying to keep the levels down so I don't disturb what, you know, everybody else got going on, because they're on their phones, taking phone calls with people, and you know, they're talking to drivers, doing shit on the computer. So I'm not being, you know, disruptive, to make that known first. That's that type of person that I am. I stay true to how I feel and the way things should go. But like I said, I'm not going to go up in there and be yelling and screaming and cursing and stuff, man. I don't do that. That's very unprofessional. And I carry myself pretty professional, if you ask me. So my dispatcher gives me the information to this. Like I said, I done with old dude. So now the load that I'm on, man, it's a shit show, man. I did head out to Dallas, and I actually had to fix a couple things on the truck. But did head out to Dallas, no issues. I get up, you know, get up in the morning. I parked about 5 miles away. When I got up the next morning, I bobtailed to the pickup. They already had 1 truck there. I was told it's supposed to have been a total of 10 of us, but come to find out, it was 5 that day and 5 the following day. Excuse me. So I get up in there at like 6:10, you know, and mind you, every driver is told something different, which I don't understand, but that's beyond me, man. So the next driver, first driver was there. I was the second driver, A third driver showed up like 10 minutes later. Then the fourth driver was late. The fifth driver was way extra late. So we hook up to these trailers. Us first 3 drivers that was there, our dry van trailers were loaded. So we end up bringing loaded trailers to West Memphis. Now we're hauling butt down the road. You know what I'm saying? We probably rode 75 from Dallas all the way to West Memphis. Me and the guy in front of me, we stopped once in Little Rock. You know, got some food, some to drink, used the restroom, and then we kept back rolling. So we were the first 2 out, but the third guy ended up passing us up in that 20-minute stint that we stopped. But me and the first guy, we was pretty much convoying the whole way. You know, he didn't even know it was me behind him. When I pulled up behind him at the truck stop, he thought, you know, maybe he done caused some shit and it was going to be some trouble. But I just kind of looked at him, and then, you know, he seen the name on the door. God damn. So we get all the way down here to the place. They're not expecting us. They don't know who we are, what we doing out here. You know, we explained to them what was told to us. They're like, man, I don't know what's going on. We only have 1 dock, so you can't drop a trailer in the dock. So we ended up dropping our trailers off to the side. We all went out to Trucks to Loves off of 40 in Palestine, and took showers, used the restroom, got food, and then we all came back and camped out outside the gate. So they locked the trailers inside. So this morning, today is Tuesday, this morning we were told hey, we need y'all to turn y'all trailers around, because when we got to the spot, all 4 of us bagged our trailers in. But the night before, the 5th truck showed up here at 7 p.m. last night. You know, and I told him, hey, what he needed to do. Hey, go drop your trailer over there. You know, they're not gonna we don't know what's really going on, but you know, something's gonna happen tomorrow. We just don't know what. So, you know, drop your trailer inside. You can park outside. You know, go to the truck stop, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was a company driver. He's the only company driver amongst 4 other owner operators. So that morning, they wake us up. Hey, we need y'all to turn your trailers around. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. So we get up, turn our trailers around, and we're asking, like, what's going on? They're gonna load us right there, right where the trailers are at. They're gonna load us right there. So what we brought out was like the totes and the barrels and buckets and stuff that they're gonna use to put the chemicals in. And like from 7 o'clock till maybe 1 p.m., they had hotshot trucks constantly coming in, dropping off products. And they were sitting there out in the open in this big old field, putting everything in these barrels and stuff, and these totes that are coming. And they made the products right there in the field. So what got real shitty was we was expecting to get loaded in the order that we came, because we was lined up 1st through 5. Well, they started at the back. Now, while they're loading the first truck, I didn't know what was going on because I had an issue with my alternator. The wire on my alternator had broke, and pretty much so think of a battery terminal, or like forgot, they call it an end cable or end nut or something like that, or end something. So it's like a washer. Think of the washer, and then at the bottom part, you got like metal coming down, then you got like a C, and that part will crimp over the wire, you know what I'm saying, so you would get power. So somehow this part, the washer part, broke off from the crimp part, and I ended up having to walk down to Napa this morning, and went and got the part, and I sat there in the parking lot, man, and switched everything up, because when I got up this morning, tried to crank my truck up, my truck wouldn't start. Now mind you, when I came to this company and I dropped my truck off and they installed this ELD, they left my dash loose, and these, how many gauges over here? 6 gauges over here on this side of my dash, my passenger side dash, mind you, driver side, passenger side dash, all of them were unplugged. So part of those is my battery volts, my temperature gauges for my rears, my transmission temp, my suspension temp, not suspension temp, suspension weight gauge, and then my air filter gauge down here. So all these have been unplugged. So I end up taking the top part of the dash off. I plugged the battery volts gauge back up, and that's when it was reading 10 volts. So something tells me, all right, something's going on with my alternator. Mind you, I had the truck running once I got it started, because luckily I had my AvaPower jump pack, man. And I'm actually happy I had it in the truck. So this jump pack right here is a 6,000 milliamp, or not milliamp, 6,000 amp jump pack right here. And it got some flashlight on it. It got 2 USBs on it. Charges through a USB-C, and as y'all can see right now, man, it's now fully charged. I had it charging with my inverter. I had to jump my truck twice this morning. But before I jumped it, I had went and asked one of the owner operators if they had jumper cables, and one of them did. But by the time he got them out, I had already pulled this out because I forgot I had this, and then I remembered because I like to be prepared. And I went out there, put it on. Soon I put it on, the light turned green. I turned the key, boom, fired right on up. But like I said, my batteries wasn't charging because the alternator, that wire was the hot wire. It pretty much was barely connected. So I went out there, I started tapping on it or moving the wires, and it was sparking. So that's how I knew it was broke. All right, so like I was saying, man, I tapped on the wire. That's how I knew it was broke. So I'm sitting over here fixing the wire and stuff. Now I asked the other two owner operators, well, two of them out of the three, like, you know, if they had stuff, because they're older, they're old school guys, so they got tools and stuff in their truck. Nobody had. Hey man, don't stress about it, man. You know, we're gonna help you out, man. Long story short, I walked to Napa, got the part. So as I'm putting the part on, I didn't know they was loading a guy, and he's the last guy that came in at 7 p.m. He somehow got loaded first, and I'm just like, well, damn, you know, like I wasn't tripping because the way we was lined up, I came in third, so I still got loaded third. So it didn't matter for me. So I'm telling the other guy, I'm like, hey man, like tell them so that they can try to switch it around. Because if it had been me, if I'd have got loaded first, whether I'm a company driver or owner operator, I'd have been like, hey man, you know, hey, you need to load them first, you know, in the order we came in. If they'd have made a big deal about it, I'd have let them load me. And I'd have told the first guy, like, hey man, I'm gonna drop my trailer. You can go ahead and take it and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, man, I didn't get loaded, started getting loaded to 1:30. Took them about an hour to load me. Mind you, they're using pallet jacks to load us up. So the first trailer got like a mixture of, the first two trailers got a mixture of a lot of bull crap. And then us last three guys just got pretty much chemical totes, from my understanding. So all I got is chemical totes on me. I'm about 36,000 pounds. And I got to run this straight over to Dallas. Where I'm dropping this trailer at, the place is open 24 hours. So, like I said, I was the third one loaded. The fourth guy got loaded. He pulled off to the side. We're waiting on the fifth guy, and then we're going to convoy it on in to Dallas tonight or this evening. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much how the beginning of my third week is going. I am in the process, or I'm doing the hiring process of another company already. So, yeah, I'm not staying here, man. I don't like these places. I know they're gonna lie to you, but the amount of lying that I've experienced in the beginning of coming here has been just ridiculous, man. The dispatch telling us, oh man, we don't know what's going on. But the guys over here that actually was loading us, showing us the email that they sent to our dispatchers, and the dispatchers replying back. You know what I'm saying? Because these loads are planned out early, you know what I'm saying? Even though they say, oh, it just came across my desk. No, it ain't just came across your desk, man. We ain't new to this crap. You know, we don't know what's going on, but these people then sent you an email telling you exactly what's going on. And if they would have told us exactly what's going on, nobody would have did these loads. So the 5 owner operators that are supposed to come today, 4 of them have already arrived. 2 of them was told in advance what we had going on, because one of the guys over here, you know what I'm saying, called them and told them what was going on. So yeah, man, it's already a shit show, man. I'm over it, man. I'm going back to driving, man, because forget this crap, man. I mean, I don't mind doing tankers, but if I do go back to driving, man, I'm taking that hydrochem right off the truck, man. So that's pretty much how my third week, excuse me, I keep saying my third day. This is pretty much how my third week has started off. So yeah, man, 4 days pretty much wasted, because I mean, I'm gonna get back. Today is, oh shit, it's Wednesday. Dang. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Dang, I'm tripping. I thought today was Tuesday. I'm tripping. So yeah, Monday I called in and I did hit it to Dallas Monday. I picked up Tuesday morning, shot straight over here. We spent the night. Yeah, it's Wednesday. And so now I had my GPS set up to where if I would have left when I got loaded, it was saying I would have made it to my drop in Dallas around 10:45, so almost 11 o'clock. So we got a 7-hour drive. So we're waiting on the other guy. It's 5 o'clock now, so what is that? 10. So after midnight is probably when we'll roll out, because I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's hungry. They don't have no restrooms here for you to use, so we're all hungry. We have to use the restroom. Yeah, man, it's pretty shitty situation that we're in right now. But I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, like I told him, man, I'll run anywhere as long as it's paying. And this crap ain't paying, man. So it's time to make a move. You know, at least I can say I gave them a try. Definitely would not recommend this company at all for whatever reason ever. I did talk to one of the drivers that came in today. He's an owner-op. He's been here 10 years, man, and he's just like, yeah, man, he's trying to understand why they're still bringing on drivers and they're not even working the drivers they already have. And me coming in as a newer driver, I'm mad for the drivers that are already here because I'm trying to get work and they're not giving me crap. So I can just imagine what the guys that have been here longer than me trying to figure out, like, well, I've been trying to work, but y'all study bringing in people. So yeah, it's not making any sense to me, man. I'm not going to sit here and try to change these people's company. I'm not finna try to change their mind or whatever. I'm going to just pack my truck up and we're going to roll out. So that's pretty much what I got going on. So when I do make it back home, I will be going to go do my drug test. And we'll be going from there. Yeah, any questions or concerns, drop it in the comment section below. If you want to get in contact with me, send me an email at truckingwithbigdaddy@gmail.com. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Catch y'all in the next one. Here's the crazy thing about this company, man. They say, oh, man, we do got work, but just some of our trailers are out of service. I just counted 16 trailers out of service right here, man. That's bull crap, if you ask me. 16 trailers sitting here out of service. But today's Friday. Your boy going home. Did not get a load. I made it back Thursday morning. Asked for a load. Didn't get anything. Stayed on the yard until this morning, Friday. Still didn't get anything. It is now 3:31, and your boy is going home. But the whole day is not lost. The company where I'm going, I just went and did my drug test, and I went and did the inspection for the truck. So I'll probably say, man, in the next 2 weeks, I'll probably be rocking somewhere else. As of right now, I'm undecisive if I want to go back to driving or if I want to go and get me a step deck and, you know what I'm saying, and run some flatbed. For me, what I'm like, and here's the thing, man, I'm not trying to get rich. You know, my accounts has been sitting pretty steady, or even what I got put up, you know, is, come on, Rush, get out the way. So I'm not trying to get rich, but I have been doing some calculations in my head, you know, some numbers in my head. And if everything go as planned or how I'm thinking it could possibly go, I may only be working Monday through Thursday. You know, if just really makes a little extra more money, then I may possibly work Monday through Friday. I don't see myself doing any 34-hour resets in the truck. That's what I'm thinking right now. Like I said, I still gotta take some time to actually put a plan together, but I still won't know until I actually get to the company, man, see what type of loads, what the loads are looking like, and we'll go from there. But I don't know, man. I did hear that they might have a tanker division. If they do, I will be looking into that. Yeah, that's pretty much where we at. So this is the end of my 3rd week. You know, like I said, I called I was at the yard, but I called dispatch for a load. And it seems like the first time you call them for the day, they answer the phone call. But after you done call them that one time for the day, they're not picking up your phone call anymore. So after I called them and asked for a load, they didn't have nothing for Thursday. So he said, I said, well, hey, what about tomorrow? Oh man, as of right now, I don't have anything for tomorrow either. So I waited a couple hours and I called back, and no answer. I called a couple times actually. Nobody answered the phone, man. So I ended up walking inside. I'm on the yard, so I just walked inside, and they were all like just like huddled up, like they was having, you know, just playing games and talking and chit chatting and stuff. And everybody turned around and looked at me. I just turned around and walked up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't mean to be disturbing y'all, but, you know, I'm on my way out. So they did give me a bucket with, like, fittings and stuff that I would need for my hoses. They also had gave me a bucket with, like, some absorbent rags and stuff and some seals for the domes. They had gave me that stuff, and I had actually went today and turned all that back in, you know, because if you don't turn it in, they're going to charge you for it. So the guy that I had originally got it from, you know, I tracked him down and said, hey, man, who do I turn this back into? He said, oh, you turn it into me. So, you know, a few minutes later, you know, I gathered everything and gave it to him. And he said, hey, man, you on your way out? I said, well, no, he asked me if I was done. And I said, well, I'm not. I'm on my way out, man, but I'm not gone yet. You know, I'm not gonna leave until I actually have something lined up. But it kind of really don't matter, because for what I've done the last 3 weeks, man, I've done. The first week I did 2 loads. Second week I did 2 loads. This is my 3rd week. I only did 1 load. Technically, you could say 1 load, but I mean, I did take a loaded trailer out somewhere, got it unloaded, they reloaded it, and then I took it back. If you want to call that 2 loads, I mean, I did get paid loaded miles for both ways, if you want to look at it that way. Like I said, it was a dry van load. I think I pulled more dry van loads over here than I pulled tanker loads, which is crazy. Which, like I said, I don't mind pulling anything, but my problem comes in is when you have dry van, reefer, flatbed, tankers, ISOs, containers, end dump, and vacuum trailers, and roll-offs. So you got 9 different divisions, and I'm willing to do any of them, and you're telling me you don't have any work. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, man. Yeah, speaking of, look at that, they got a truck right there with a roll-off. One of their trucks with a roll-off trailer. One of their trucks, company truck, by the way. And so what I can tell, hey, you rarely see company trucks on the yard. The owner operators, yeah, all our trucks are all on that yard, man. They parked up. I've seen some of them since I've been here that haven't moved in a week. You know, so like I said, I'm not finna sit here and beg these people to work. I'll just go elsewhere, and I'm gonna get my work. So like I said, this is pretty much it, man. Once I'll move on, I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna get in there for about a month. That's the plan that I'm thinking. And I'll decide if I want to get another van or if I want to get a step deck. If I do get a step deck, it'll probably be a 53-footer, just, you know, to be able to have more room to play with on that bottom deck. But yeah, man, I'm just talking and blabbering now. But yeah, I can't do this, man. This is I thought it was gonna be, you know, nice over here, you know. I mean, but these motherfuckers sit here and lie straight to your face, call you on the phone and just lie to you, you know. So yeah, this ain't my cup of tea, man. I'm good on that. I'm not finna try to ask them or make them try to change. I'm just gonna see my way up out of here. So hey, man, any questions or concerns, drop it in the comment section below. If you want to get in contact with me, you can send me an email at truckingwithbigdaddy@gmail.com. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Catch y'all on the next one.